Choosing a good camera is one thing, but choosing a good camera for wildlife photography is on a whole other level. Wildlife is one, if not the hardest field of photography you may get into. In picking your shooting buddy, of course, choosing the one that can give a high-quality image is a given. For this, you would need a great autofocus system with the most points. Not only are you guaranteed fast shots, but also accurate and sharp ones. However, if you plan to make the wild your subject, there are other factors you must consider before finally selecting the camera to bring with you to the field. In this territory, expect rushing, running, jumping, flying, and all other types of motion. So you and your gadget must be able to keep up. With all these movements involved, the camera that could give you a speedy yet reliable continuous shooting is probably the most helpful. Also, with all the moving around, you need one that has an exquisite image stabilization system to get rid of the roughness, blurriness, and unevenness of the subject. One with amazing low-light capabilities would also be a big help, especially because animals tend to show up once it gets dark. You wouldn't want to miss that, right? Lastly, not only should your camera be able to keep up with the animals, but also with the surrounding conditions. You have to choose one that can resist different weather situations and the frequent changes. This is one of the most famous models of Nikon. Retailing at only $1,500, this camera is known to be the best value for your money, considering all of its amazing features. First and the most important feature of this camera is its weather resistance, as its body is made of metal and built to last under different conditions. Known to be a baby Nikon D5, the D500 is built upon its specs, which are constructed toward life and movement. The autofocus system is dominantly at 153 points, which gives you sharp and detailed shots even at wider locations. The processor of this camera is the X-Speed 5 engine, which gives high ISO sensitivity, leading to high-quality pictures. Video quality is also superb, giving 4K Ultra HD footage at 30p. Continuous shooting is also not behind at 10 frames per second, burst shooting up to 200 shots in compressed RAW, allowing you to not miss moments even on split seconds. The touchscreen is tilting, which comes in handy when shooting at different angles, enabling you to position the camera any way you want, but still have a full view of what you're capturing. Among the Nikon cameras, the D500 is also the first to be equipped and compatible with the Snap Bridge. So as long as you are able to connect via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, file transfer will be easy and not just be reliant on the storage cards. If you don't mind the extra bucks for better image quality, you may go for the Nikon D5 at $3,000. However, for the best value for money, we will stick with the D500 in our fourth spot.
Thanks for that awesome review. But we do want to talk about some drawbacks too, especially because this camera is more than a few years old now. Firstly, it's not as compact as some mirrorless alternatives, which might matter for long treks. And while not a deal breaker for wildlife, it's worth noting this camera doesn't have a built-in flash. You can find external flashes on our other video we made here. And you can find all links to products mentioned in the description below. We hope this video helped. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.